What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to a new video. Um, so I literally just woke up like 15 minutes ago, and first thing that popped up on my phone was that Jamal Murray has officially torn his ACL. Now I'm not no Denver Nuggets fan, but this injury has kind of taken a little piece of my heart out because I was intrigued to see how the Denver Nuggets were gonna do in the playoffs. You know, they traded for Aaron Gordon at the deadline, and Aaron Gordon has been really good for this team. They were like 7-2 at one point with him. He's been averaging about 15 points, 6.6 rebounds, 4.2 assists, and he's been pretty good on the defensive end at 43% from the field, 37% from three. He's been a really good addition. But now their playoff run is going to be without Jamal Murray, and that sucks. Jamal Murray's one of my favorite players. Yeah, I hate injuries. I hate injuries with a passion. Well, now, what do the Nuggets do? You know, Jamal Murray's going to be out for the rest of this year, obviously. And then he might even miss, like, all of next year. I mean, maybe. ACL injuries, it's usually 10 to 12 month recovery. So obviously the rest of this year, and then maybe he'll come back next year, late March, April. Just in time for their playoff run, which I guess could be huge next year, but now it kind of screws over this year. And you want to know another bad part about this? This could have been very avoidable, as this injury happened with 1 minute left in the game. And with 1 minute left in the game, the score was 104-111. I would have pulled Murray out right there and just been like, okay, we'll move on to the next game. But anyway, this hurts for the Nuggets. I wanted to see how far they could get in the playoffs. They were like my second team to watch because I wanted to see how they were after the Aaron Gordon transaction at the deadline. And now with Murray being out for the rest of the year and maybe all of next year, depending on what happens, it just sucks. It just sucks. Now the Nuggets are going to have to find a way to improve and somehow replace Jamal Murray's production on the court. And currently in the standings, they are a 4 seed, and their first round opponent would be the 5 seed Los Angeles Lakers. And if the playoffs started today, I think maybe LeBron and AD would not be playing, so maybe that would be a first round or a second round appearance, because they still have Jokic, who's a MVP player. They still have a decent supporting cast around them. But now they're going to need some big-time production from Monte Morris, who might be the starting point guard from now on. Campazzo, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, sorry. But you know who I'm talking about, Nuggets fans. Campazzo, their backup point guard now, will most likely be their starting point guard unless they want to go Monte Morris. But now they're gonna have to find a way to get out of, or they're gonna have to find a way to just replace Jamal Murray's production. And now the trade deadline's over with, so you can't really trade anybody. You can't make any trades until the offseason. So now this kind of makes the Nuggets into a very sticky predicament, because they looked like contenders with Aaron Gordon, Jamal Murray, and Nikola Jokic, and now they just have Aaron Gordon and Nikola Jokic. So now they're going to have to find production at that point guard position. And I kind of wanted them to get a shooting guard at the buyout market too, because I kind of want Will Barton off the bench instead of starting. But yeah, they need some depth now. They need to find some depth in the buyout market at the guard position. But this injury sucks. I never want to see anybody injured, even if it's the Brooklyn Nets team. And I hate the Brooklyn Nets team. I don't think it's right that they made a super team, but I don't want anybody to be injured. I never want anyone to be injured. And I'm sorry, Denver Nuggets fans. This sucks. I don't like it. I don't like injuries. And yeah. So now you might be asking, who's on the buyout market? You know, who can we even get to replace or just sign another guard for depth? To be honest, I really don't know. I don't know who's in the buyout market. But I guess you could start giving some more playing time as well to Marcus Howard and Shaquille Harrison, who they're both guards. Marcus Howard out of Marquette. He's 5'11". I guess you could play him as an undersized point guard now. He'll probably get some more playing time. Shaquille Harrison, he's 6'7", so he could be either a bigger point guard or he can just be like a shooting guard or a two guard, and then sometimes play point. But Marcus Howard, I guess I could see Howard replacing the production, because in college with Marquette, he was like the nation's top scorer for maybe like 2 straight years. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that, but I know he was dominant in his final year, averaging like 23 points a game or something like that. So if they want to replace his production, I think Marcus Howard could potentially do that and just be like, okay, we're going to run an Isaiah Thomas lineup. And go with that. I was going to say, if the Pelicans don't sign, or if they don't sign Thomas for a long-term deal or for the rest of the year after the 10-day, you could go after Thomas. But the way that the Nuggets did Thomas a couple of years ago when they signed him but then benched him and decided not to play him at all, I don't think he would want to go there. But you never know. He's trying to hold on to his career, so maybe the Nuggets go like, okay, you know, we kind of did you dirty last time, but we really need you this time, so go score the basketball, go get us a bucket. But Marcus Howard, I think, has potential to be a guy that can go out and get 20 a game. And if Marcus Howard can go out and get 20 a game for the Nuggets, if he does play, I'm just saying if he does play, I don't know. I'm not their coaching staff. They make the adjustments. But I think Marcus Howard is going to have to go to Marquette form, and just the guards around him, like Campazzo and Monte Morris, they're gonna have to continue to play well too, and they're gonna have to play better than they have. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. I think injuries suck, and I don't want anybody to ever get injured. But yeah, so Murray will most likely be out for, well, obviously the rest of this year and then next year. But you know, hopefully you guys can figure this out. But that's the video for today. Sorry if my voice sounds like really, really bad right now. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, and then I knew I had to make a video on this. But anyway, if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more future videos, comment down future ideas, and then I'll see you guys next time. Peace.